it's about to get so good for you. I feel like you may have been feeling lost, and you may have been in uncertainty, feeling the fear of unknown and releasing that from the body. And I feel like because you are releasing this is the reason why it's going to get so good for you, because you are letting go of a version of you that felt unworthy is what I'm getting. It's like you're letting go of a whole version of yourself that just is not who you are anymore. It's not who you are. It's not in alignment with where you are destined to be, where you are destined to go. I feel like you have been through a portal recently, and this portal might actually be like a physical portal where it's like, I'm getting somebody who is like driving from somewhere to another destination, traveling to another destination on an airplane or a train or a car, or something about travel is here with this. And on your journey, you entered a portal on that journey. You may have had feelings coming up on this journey as well. Or you may have just been going through an internal journey where you have been like literally like letting go physically of an old version of you. This feels very physical. It feels very like in the 3D physical reality is what I'm getting. And what I'm getting with this is through this portal on this journey, let's just say you're on a train. You get on the train as one version of you, and it's almost like, and this is obviously not as instant as this, but it's almost like through this train journey or this bus journey or this car journey, you get off as another version of you has been born through that journey. It's almost like another version of you met you came to sit next to you. Like, yeah, I'm seeing like on a train, 2 seats. It's almost like the new version of you or your higher self literally came to sit next to you on this journey, and it's almost like you had a conversation with them, and it's almost like they are, I'm always seeing like, so you're on the left side, right, and they're on the right side, and I'm seeing like them like moving into your body, like they're like moving into you, they're like you are that version of you now. And what's been happening recently is just the letting go of that old version of you. Do you know what I'm seeing right now? Ooh, I got full body chills. Is like, you know how I just gave you that visual of like the new you moving into the old you. It's almost like the old you is like leaving. And I'm almost seeing like an essence, like an old essence, like leaving. It's so interesting. You might have been letting go of like a lot of fears. 333 as I'm saying that. A lot of fears recently. A lot of like subconscious beliefs is what I'm getting. Oh, I'm hearing like lack, releasing fears of lack. Releasing fears of also being too much. And it's on the releasing that you have been sitting potentially in this uncertainty. But it's in this uncertainty, it's almost like this like void space is what I'm getting, where it's like you're in I was channeling the energy of birth through the last few videos, and I feel like this is coming up again now, where it's like your head, it's almost like your head is like popped out, and you're in the world, and you're like, whoa. And it's like a new state of being. So it's almost like you have to like calibrate to this new state of being as this newer version of you, but it was always the version of you that is the truest to your natural state of being, natural self. 444 as I'm saying that. So it's almost like what's happened through this portal is like you've birthed the new version of you, The new version of you is literally your higher self has came to sit next to you. You might have literally had a conversation with your higher self, or had some sort of download recently where, I don't know, something about dreams as well. Like there's a lot of information that is being relayed to you in your dreams from your ancestors. There's like a lot going on with this within this energy. It feels like one of those like pivotal moments. It really is giving like Phoenix and Phoenix rising. But it's like your head's popped out of the womb, right? Imagine you're a brand new born baby and you're on this earth and you're like, wait, hang on. You have to like almost like go through this process of learning everything, like learning who you are, learning how you communicate, learning new boundaries, learning what your energy feels like, learning what you like to do, learning what you like to wear, learning what kind of people you want to surround yourself with, what kind of conversations do you want to have. You're like a brand new being is what I'm getting. And it's like this system, your system is kind of like recalibrating to this new way of existing in the world, because I don't think you've existed in this way before. It's because your frequency has risen. Like it's risen through this portal on this journey is what I'm getting. But I feel like the background of this work has been happening for months and months and months. There's a lot of like movement in the collective energy at the moment where it's like moving house, moving jobs, ending relationships, ending friendships. There's a lot of like endings for new beginnings. And then the feelings of grief that comes with that, and grieving an old self, grieving an old life. But then also there's this kind of excitement of this shedding that has happened, because it's almost like you know that like what is in front of you is meant for you, even though you might be uncertain about where exactly you are going. I feel like you are learning trust with yourself. You are gaining more trust with yourself as you go along on your journey and as you learn more of your lessons. I'm hearing that song again. This came through in one of the last messages where it's like, everything mirrors the truth I keep. So it's like, it's almost like you are becoming more aware in your day-to-day interactions. Your awareness is expanding. And all of that lost feeling and that uncertainty feeling, it's like moving away. It's like it has to move out of the body. It almost like has to come out of you. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, fly. Flies could be significant for someone. But I feel like, ooh, throat. The way that you express yourself could be changing right now as well. Yes, and this could be new for the people that you have around you is what I'm getting. There's like so much, do you know what this message is giving is like there's a whole reshuffling going on within your field. Like there's a whole reshuffling going on within your physical reality. There's a whole reshuffling going on within your energy. And I feel like you are now getting used to this new you in a way. And it might take some like recalibration and grounding time, integration time to find out who this version of you is and who this version of you is becoming is almost what I'm getting here. It's like this whole new way of existing is contributing to you walking on your destiny path is what I'm getting. I don't know if that really makes sense, but sure. I'm seeing like, so you have a key and I'm seeing like a really old door. So it's almost like this door was always there for you to walk through. It's giving like past lives. You've lived lives and lives and lives and lives and lives in order to walk through this specific door. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like you've got the key, right? And the key is like a really old brassy key. It's almost like rusty. And you're like, what am I meant to do with this old key, please? You're like looking up at your ancestors, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Ooh, maybe that key in that door has been passed to you from your ancestors. And you're just looking at this key and you're like, what? 10 as I'm saying that. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this key? Like, there's a door here. Okay, let me try and unlock this door. And maybe you tried to unlock this door before and the door didn't unlock for some reason. And it's always because the door was supposed to unlock now. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like you've got the key in your hand, this brassy old key the ancestors have given you. You're like, what even is this? Okay, sure. You're opening the door and now the door has been opened, right? And it's like on that train journey, on that bus journey, on that car journey, you have stepped through the door. Whereas like your ancestors have given you this key and like they didn't know what to do with the key. They had the key too, right? But they didn't know what to do with the key. So they gave you the key. So you've opened the door and you've walked through the door because it was always meant to be you. It was always meant to be you that walks through this specific door, 1111 as I'm saying that. And it was always meant to be this lifetime that you were supposed to walk through this specific door, is what I'm getting. Take this how this resonates. And it's almost like right now what's happened is you've gone through this journey over the last week, right? And a week or two. And then you're now on the other side of this door and you're just looking in this hallway and you're like, okay, I've never been in this hallway before. There's no mirror in this hallway, so I can't look at myself. Who am I? Oh, it's a blank canvas. You can be who you want to be now. It's almost like there's a slate that's being cleaned and cleared away, and you can choose who you want to be. You have the level of awareness now where you can choose to respond rather than react. There's something about you working on your center, working on your core, and like working on your confidence, right? So it's almost like you've just been on this really long journey. And see, here's the thing. Here's where that lost and uncertainty feeling is coming in. Because like you're in this hallway and you've never been in this hallway before. You're looking down this hallway and there's like multiple doors and you're like, which one do I open? What if I open one and I walk back into my old life? Not gonna happen. No, impossible. It's impossible because you are not the vibration of you in your old life anymore. It's just, all of these doors are new doors for you to go down. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean there's not going to be challenges when you open up these doors. It's just that you're not going to have to brace for safety. Like, you're not going to have to, you're not going to have to brace for safety. I even want to like sigh it all out. Like, it's like a relief. But it's like kind of scary because you're in this hallway and you're just looking around at the doors. There's no mirror, so you can't check who you are, and you don't know who you are because you're still learning who you are. And you're just looking around like, okay, you're giving me this key. What do I do now? You know what I mean? Ooh, and see, here's the thing. You're not supposed to know what's behind those doors because there are surprises behind those doors, and your ancestors, your guides, and God's source and the angels are leading you towards whichever door you are supposed to open first. And I don't think there's any wrong, like there's no wrong, you can't get this wrong. Like there's no wrong turn with this, like, I'm just getting the sense that like you're fully supported. I feel like right now, like you could have been feeling like more presence around you, or more synchronicities, or more, just a lot more connected is what I'm getting through this transitional transformation period, this rebirth period. And I'm smiling because it's just such a beautiful, messy, very messy journey of like walking on this authentic path. And I just feel like not very many people walk or choose to walk on this authentic path. but you knew that that key was from your ancestors. It's almost like I'm seeing like somebody's like great grandma, like great grandma, like giving them this key. This key is so old. Like this key has been passed down through generations, waiting for you. It's been waiting for somebody to open the goddamn door. You know what I mean? Ooh, and it might not have felt safe for your ancestors to open that door. Yes. Especially when it comes to like being your true self. Yeah. There's something about you where it's like you... Do you know how special this is? There's something about you where it's like you are learning how to just be you. And that is so beautiful. And it's something that your ancestors... It's almost like they consciously knew but were too scared to be authentically themselves. Or maybe it was in a time 1551 as I'm saying that. Maybe it was in a time where conditionally society, patriarchy, all of that stuff, where it wasn't safe. It actually like wasn't safe for your ancestors to be who they were or they thought. And now you have been given this key. Like you knew it was from your ancestors, so you're like, all right, thanks, but like, what am I supposed to do with this? And they're like, no, darling, you don't need to know everything that's going on right now. All you need to do is keep this key safe and remember that you have this key. Okay, you have this key. You walk through this door, and your only job now is to continue to walk through the doors that you are guided to walk on. And we are holding your hands and we are with you the entire time, is what I'm getting. Ooh, there's something about you speaking up. Or you speak up for yourself in a way that your lineage couldn't speak up for themselves, is what I'm getting. Oh. You are just like the pattern breaker, and you were always meant to be. You were always meant to be the one with this golden, old-ass, brassy key. And I'm almost seeing you like, you could literally do this and be like, I have the key, right? And the key is going to live on my windowsill. And then you place the imaginary key from your ancestors on your windowsill. And then whenever you feel scared or uncertain or you just have no idea what's going on, you can be like, I have this key from my ancestors, this old brassy key. And maybe that's how you connect with them or call them in, or like, that's so interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I feel like this was just flowing out of me. I'm just hearing everything mirrors the truth I keep. Anything else? I just want to take some deep breaths. Do you want to take a deep breath with me? Do you need to take a deep breath? Just breathe in and let it all go. You are safe, you are protected, you are guided, always. Okay. Roses could be significant for someone. Ooh, root chakra, I'm getting red rose. Root chakra, foundation reset, reshuffle. Yes. Okay. I'm going to leave the message there. Whew. I have been on quite the journey over the past week. As you can see, I'm in a new place. And wow. It's just been a lot for me to move to this place. So yeah. And now we won't be hearing sirens interrupting the videos. We'll be hearing birds. And I'm literally overlooking nature right now and not brick buildings. It's wild. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let me know if this message resonated with you. And I'll see you in another message. Okay, bye.